We're back in here for the patch. We took a 10-minute break to let this quickset harden. It's pretty amazing stuff. I'll show you. Come up here. I got a little bit of extra mud that's around this, and I knocked a little bit of tape off. I'll pick that up when we get back to the quickset. This is how tight that this pot light's fitting at this point, and I still have more work to do. That's without pushing the clips into place. So what we'll do is we'll just bring it down a little bit, and we're going to plaster up around it nicely and be able to push it up. There's a little bit of tape that I pulled on here. We're going to get some quickset behind it and make all this tape disappear and make this area look really nice. So let's take ourselves back to the mixing table where the quickset is and grab another little piece of the pie. You can see here on the hob, this is our last batch, and that's the batch that was used for that patch. So it's tough. It's tough. I like it. We'll just unload any remnants there. Clean off the hob. The knife I'll be using for the actual patch work will be this 6-inch knife right here. It's a little bigger, a little wider. It'll work very well for that project. We'll just clean off the old mixing knife. This is a knife that I used to do my mixing on the mixing board. Now, let's grab another piece of the pie. Let's grab, let's see here, lots of quickset, a little bit of mud. By the looks of it, that's about all I'm going to need of my mud pie to do this coat, or to do this repair. Once we're done, I'll just mix that together, let it harden, and it just gets discarded. It's not a very, very big job. And we're not wasting that much money here. That's $1. Well, we're down to about 50 cents worth. Half the pie left with $1. So that's not a huge amount of waste. Get it blended. Get it mixed together nicely like we did before. A little bit of water that was in there makes it nice and soft, easy to move around. We'll get back up there. And we'll prepare that little piece of tape first, and then we'll make sure that the other tape is hidden. So, here we go. Load up with the 6-inch knife. I don't think, we won't need it all, but I really don't want to leave any on my table. So we'll just take it all with us. And there we go. Well, back to the patch, and let's put a second coat on it. Alright. That little tape repair in here. So I put a little bit of mud right on the tip. Oh, caught out. Right on the tip. Now I'll take the tape and I'll flatten it. Very good. Now let's load up the mud all the way around this ring. We're basically going to cement this one right into place, or mud this right into place. There we go. Quite a bit of mud going around there now. Bring it over. We're feathering it off against the smooth areas on the outside. I'll go back to the center and make our way around here. There's going to be little defects in this coat. It does not have to be perfect. The next coat will be in charge of making it look very nice and polishing it up. So, I've been around the outside again. Now I'll go back close to the light so that the ring works well. There's some rough area back here. I'll strip it down. Here. Let's try again. Load up. There. It's almost to the point where I know my next coat will take care of everything. Okay, next coat will take care of the rest. Now let's go check the other stuff we were done. Yeah, this what we do. Oh, a little bit in the cupboard. I'll clean that off with the cloth later. I don't like leaving remnants like that. Let's make sure we're smooth. That's very smooth. Those areas don't need as much work. And same deal here. We'll clean it off afterwards, just like anything on the lights go. There we go. And very satisfied. That's pretty smooth. And we'll go back and do the same thing over here.
paint lines, just skimming down. And this way here, our final coat using regular mud will look very nice. The sanding will be next to nil for the client. And that's what we want to do, is make the sanding really easy so that I'm not the one coming back, and it saves the client some money for a job that's so tiny like this. I'm satisfied. I'm picking at it and I really shouldn't. Let's leave well enough alone. We'll give that a 10-minute hardening and drying time, and we'll come back and put regular mud on it to make it perfectly smooth.